para festejar nuestro día de independencia en un día tan importante. Tenemos un placer, un gusto que estén entre nosotros y ojalá que puedan compartir, que se divierten, que tomen, que bailen y más tarde van a llegar nuestros invitados de honor, que va a ser un placer presentarles unos premios. Claro, es lo que queremos, que ustedes partan con nosotros, que se diviertan, que gocen en este día tan importante para nuestro país.
Bill, you're hurting my hand.
Huh?
My hand.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Bill, why didn't you tell us this was going to be a black tie affair? I mean, I feel like somebody's poor relation.
Well, nobody said.
Bill, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. There's no problem.
Oh, no problem. I get to be man of the year to a whole country every couple of weeks. There's nothing to it.
Por favor, un gran aplauso a la señora García.
That doesn't even sound like Spanish.
Muchas gracias, señorita. Pero yo no merezco este premio.
What is it? What are you saying?
Excuse me, Mr. Maxwell. With your permission. These ladies enjoy giving each other awards. It's a custom. It's also very boring. But we endure it because they do work very hard all year with their committees to build these fundraising benefits for our little country. My wife wishes me to tell you and your friends how honored we are to have you at our table.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, Dr. Romero.
I can imagine you were a bit surprised to be named Man of the Year and honored guest of our Independence Day celebration.
Surprised? After 30 years? Why should I be surprised? I about had a heart attack is all.
Is it tonight? I mean, your Independence Day, the equal of what we would call our 4th of July?
The festivities begin tonight. In 2 weeks is the big day of celebration. Many of us old expatriates will fly home for the anniversary of our liberty, our independence, given to us by Mr. Maxwell.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Hold the phone, sir. I was just one guy, green kid.
You're very modest.
Señoras y señores, compatriotas, con profundo orgullo les presento a mi señora madre.
Holy smoke. She's here.
Who? Bill? Mr. Hinckley, don't be alarmed. Many of us have the same response even to this day. Senora Del Vera is the widow of our, well, what you will call your George Washington, the father of our country. She fought beside him and Mr. Maxwell at our Valley Forge. They got married on the day of the liberation. Mr. Maxwell was best man at the wedding.
30 years ago, he set us free with my husband's help. I was there. I watched him in my husband's eyes, smiling. And he said to me, "That boy, the gringo, is worth 10 of us." Well, my husband is dead 18 months ago. Mr. Maxwell is not a boy anymore. None of us are children anymore. But Wild Bill Maxwell, the gringo, gave me my country back. And I thank him on behalf of my 2 beautiful sons, one of whom he's going to meet tonight for the first time. Francisco.
My generation thanks you as well for our freedom, senor.
Sneering at him. This whole thing is very weird.
You know, you're getting as paranoid as he is.
Honey, you believe the suit, don't you?
Oh, you didn't.
Well, my Spanish is a little rusty. I thought it would help me interpret even under my clothes, you know. And honey, this thing is a setup.
Is it still on?
I gotta get my clothes on.
Muchas gracias and todos. I'm really glad to be here because it was really a long time ago. And if you stop to think about it, anybody who was there then and is still here now ought to be really glad to be here. And I am.
Dr. Romero, table number 3, singing telegram. I'll be very quiet.
E ir hasta nuestra república, amada, con nosotros a celebrar esos 30 años de nuestra revolución. Se te ama, se te quiere. Te vivimos agradecidos eternamente, Bill.
What is she saying?
Bill, I left most of my Spanish back in high school.
Senora Del Vera is thanking you for accepting her invitation to the Independence Day celebration.
Oh, well, I never said that, but it's okay. I wonder where that is. One of these big joints. Fancy places, Malibu, I bet, right? I love
Meet us outside. We'll wait for you. No hurry, lots of time. Mr. Maxwell.
Oh, okay, kid. I'll see you later.
Anything?
No, it's very strange. I get positive and negative.
Honey, anybody dressed like that in a place like this is gonna feel...
I know a lot. I was gonna get a lot of negative vibes. Where's Bill?
Well, they said for us to meet them at the line of limos out front. We're all gonna ride with Dr. and Mrs. Romero.
Where are we going? That's the last limousine, dear.
Well, maybe it was an oversight. Dr. Romero wrote down the address of the party, where we're supposed to go.
An airstrip. A party at an airstrip in the middle of the night? Give me a break.
Yes, he said it was on their private jet. He said the security people insisted that the plane be out in the open, away from any buildings. Ralph, these people have a lot of political enemies.
Wonderful. Bill's car's in the back. Let's go to a party. Come on. Oh, no.
What is it?
Look it. Bill is on Dr. Romero's plane, and it's taking off.
They lied to us.
See, the real problem was tactical, was backup, was weapons. So we buried him in a graveyard outside of town.
Another drink, Mr. Maxwell.
Unbelievable. Honey, I want you to go home, pack your clothes, and get the first plane down there. I'll meet you.
Dr. Romero deliberately split us from Bill. Why?
Honey, he loves those people, and they are stroking him to death. Quite literally, I'm afraid. I mean, you saw him. He's going to get his youth back. He is going to be a hero again. You show me anybody who can resist that. I'll meet you when you get off the plane.
When we walked in the Capitol, I tell you, we had some real surprised federales. This is your husband's idea, not mine. God bless him. I gotta go. I gotta be in Nevada tomorrow on bank robbers. I can hear the ground moving, but I can't see it. Did I say that?
Davidson Hinckley! Buenos dias!
Where'd you get this?
It's a rental.
Honey, I don't believe this. Would you look at this?
Yeah, I saw it.
Ralph, Ralph, that's you on the cover of a comic book.
I know, I saw it.
What is it, a gag?
No, it's just what it looks like. The guy's a comic strip, a cartoon character. Everybody loves him down here. I don't know how to say it. He's like a folk hero or a myth or something like that. Everybody knows this guy, and they all take him very seriously.
It's okay, Ralph. It's just a coincidence. El Caballo Rojo. El Caballo Rojo.
Yeah, you say that one more time, I'm gonna rojo your face.
Well, the Red Stallion seems like a good name to me. That's what I call him. Hello.
Hello.
30 years ago, Bill and the Del Vera family and some other guys liberated this country from a few rich foreign companies who owned everything. But now it's exactly the same as it was. Only 100 families own it all. Bill thinks this is the good ship Lollipop. It is still a banana republic.
This is a democracy, Ralph.
They say it is, but it isn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The rich get rich and the poor get children.
What happened to you guys? They said you missed the plane.
We didn't miss the plane, Bill. We were left behind.
Deliberately.
Sure. Yeah. It figures.
As most of you know, each year we show this film to remember how it was when we were younger and times were better. Bill, the narration is Roberto's voice. He wrote the words and said, each year on this night, he wished that someday you might hear his words.
No, you don't understand. But all these troops, all these trucks are now yours, General Del Vera.
Don't call me General, please.
But this is your victory, General.
No, not mine. Not our victory alone. You will take this film to the United States, you promised.
That's my job, General.
Tell the United States our inspiration was Valley Forge, Gettysburg. Did I say that right? I'm a little drunk.
Yes, sir. Perfect.
I was married today. We had wine. Please tell your Congress, your people, we strive to be... We honor the Monroe Doctrine. We honor our friends in America, our American friends. I'm sorry, what does that mean with your hands? To go faster?
Yes, sir.
In this war, we have won. In this glorious independence, we have won. It belongs to all of us, to everyone. It could not have happened without the help of one soldier. He is my right hand, my right eye, my heart. American Bill Maxwell. Cowpuncher, truck driver, soldier. May God bless his soul. I know I do. He made our day of greatness.
Oh, my God, Bill. That's really you. You did it.
You have to sound so surprised.
You weren't half bad looking, Bill. What happened?
Keep the jokes coming, kiddo. I love them, but that's me, and I did it. That kid and me did it.
It was a day of greatness. Not just because my mother and father were married that day, with Senor Maxwell's blessing, but because their spirits were high. They had won the battle of the just. But today, my father is dead. Over a year. My mother breaks her heart. My baby brother, como mi padre, the artist in the family.
He's identical to his father. The boy we saw in the newsreel over 30 years ago. Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. Holy gee, I think I'm looking right at him.
Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Señor Maxwell brings Manco out of the mountains. Esta noche es importante.
¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Bull.
Mira a mamá. Mira a tu madre.
Importante para ti, no para mí.
¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Stupid. A mí, nuestros amigos, nuestra mamá, inclusive a papá en su lecho de muerte, a todos. Es importante.
Ah, Roberto. Guitarra nueva. Lástima que no puedes tocarla.
Tócala tú.
I am here. Against my will. I said I go with you. All the way. Porque Mama is foolish. Dr. Romero's a crook. And you want to be Napoleon. No, this is not me good, so we don't do this again. I am here with you until the first time you lie to me.
Boy, they really don't like us.
Did you notice that, too? You know, there's two things I always wanted to do when I was a kid, if I could turn invisible. One of them I outgrew when I married you.
I'm not sure I understand that.
Well, you'd have to be a guy, I guess. The other one is to be a fly on a wall in a room where I am not wanted.
What are you gonna do?
Just relax, mingle, and I'll find you.
Oh, I still hate this.
This was his desk, his calendar, typewriter.
What do you want?
I beg your pardon?
I'm here. Headache and all. Now, what the hell do you people want that's worth doping a federal officer to get him out of country?
What?
You butt out of this, kid.
I don't belong in this?
Not yet. You weren't on the plane when I got to Mickey. Now you've suckered me and you've doped me. What do you want?
You can read our story on any front page in the United States. Yeah. Los Angeles, 4 months ago. Headlines, second column. Terrorists raise threat to Central American democracy. Terrorist splinter group could spark military coup, destroying frail democratic government. That is real. That is our story. Read it.
I don't want to read it. I did it 30 years ago.
We have to do it again. What you and my father and the old Indian Manco fought for 30 years ago has been betrayed, piece by piece, until it's all lost and almost forgotten.
Mama?
Bill,
Don't say it.
we need you.
I'm a Fed, licensed by the United States government. They'd hang me by the heels just for thinking about it.
Look on the bright side. If we don't all end up dead, how are they going to find out? If we do, you won't care.
We cannot do it without you. Manco will follow you.
He's alive? Monko's in this when you say so. Yeah, Monko, you don't need me. He'll pull in every Indian, every peasant, every terrorist you don't even want, but you can't leave him out. You got to pull him in and educate him the same way we did before.
We do not have Monko, and we cannot get him. That is what we want you to do.
That smart old Indian will not come out of the mountains to meet with us. To him, the Del Vera family is one of the 100 families who have strangled the country.
Who are you, pal? What's your stake in this shindig?
Last year in the newspaper, they called us one of the 100 families traitors to this country. My sons and I and Dr. Romero and his family are now alone with the peasants against the 100 families. Manco will leave the mountains with his people for you.
You don't understand. It's 30 years ago. He's an Indian. You screwed it up. He did what an Indian does. He walked away. He ain't coming back. He's gonna wait till you go under.
No, I went up to see him. He said he would come off the mountain for you. He's not committed. Just, he will be there.
I thought you were a college kid.
He sang some of the old songs. How you say, it was really neat.
He will go with you and my brother, who is the exact image of our father, even if he does not trust the rest of us.
Bill, with you it works. Without you, we lose everything.
Just don't get it, do you?
No, I always get it late from kids.
It is us. We have become them, los ricos. Tenemos todo. We have it all. The people have nothing. We have to give it back.
I have to go home.
He's trying to tell us it's too late. Like us, he has become one of them. Don't you see un federal? He's not the man I knew.
Mama, don't do that.
It's done.
You people are a joke. They're gonna eat you alive. This is war you're talking about.
500,000 rounds of ammo and 15,000 automatic weapons is not a joke.
Where?
Buried, waiting for us. In the same graveyard you used to store your weapons 30 years ago.
What about food? You got enough horses?
Yes, no more robbing trains in the dark.
Too bad. That was the only part that was any fun.
Said you'd say that.
Who?
My father, before he died, when he finally knew we would have to do this. So we have to take a few trains so you would not be bored.
This is our land. These are my people. My father, you call your best friend, was 1/4 Indian. We are blood. Now they run from us in fear and hate. What does it take to wake you up?
Where's Monko?
No, he will come.
When?
I'm not sure. When we get word to him, you are here.
Where?
I don't know.
You don't know much, do you, kid?
He's not the professional. Here you are.
This is unbelievable, man.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta.
This is the most idiotic, quixotic. Bill, this is vanity. This is purely vanity. You cannot go back and live your youth over again, man. You just can't do it.
No kidding. This whole family is headed straight into a buzzsaw.
Let me tell you something. These two boys and their mom are using you. I'm not bringing the suit into this. We're not talking about good guys and bad guys anymore. We're talking about the politics of a country, and not even your country. This is not why they gave us a suit, Bill. Pam and I were on the first plane out of here.
Well, kid, for once, we agree on how to make lemonade. Okay, tomorrow morning, 0400 hours, here in the courtyard, everybody. Every piece of rolling stock. Set 2 details to follow immediately with cattle and sheep. I don't care who has to stay up all night to do it. And I want to see the horses now.
Yes, sir.
I got it.
Where?
Laundry room. It's Estelitas. What's wrong?
I see him. I just can't make out the Spanish. It's weird. Okay, I got it. Study room. Excuse me.
Okay.
General del Ejército y la Armada Naval y todos sus federales. si este Maxwell se nos va, nuestros amigos se nos van. Without a perfect fool, we will lose all of them.
He's out in the courtyard picking a horse. Don't be silly.
We have one problem. If my kid brother finds out what we've done, any part of it, we are finished. I can handle Mr. Maxwell. My brother is different. I think he reads my mind.
Your brother is not going to know. There's no one to tell him outside this room.
In the end, they will all be killed. You know that, Estelita.
Not all. Francisco?
Mama, for the last time, I will not let my baby brother die. It would lack form and defeat our purpose.
All right, Maxwell goes first. He's the gringo. He has to take the fall for the press. U.S. agent tries to overthrow democracy, is shipped home in pine box. It's perfect. It pleases all of our people in every sector.
Where's the letter?
In my safe, at home.
Must be with us. You agreed?
I have a copy.
This isn't even signed. The letter gets us in and gets us out, alive. I want the original. Signed by your brother, General Romero, Commander-in-Chief, by tomorrow.
You must trust your friends, my boy.
What friends?
Francisco.
What friends? You? My mother?
My boy, I was only joking, truly.
God, how I despise this. There must be another way without the bloodshed.
My dear, we have tried every other way. A military junta is the only way left to us.
Still here? He just wrote out. Ralph, it's so sad. It looks like old pictures of World War I.
There are no guns in the graveyard. No ammunition. It's a lie. It's a trick. You're gonna use Bill to gather all the unhappy peasants together and the terrorists, and they're going to execute them. It's the military. I gotta get an original signed copy over to Bill to prove that he is being duped.
Where's that?
Dr. Romero's safe. Why don't you keep this, all right? At least we have a copy.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Now, I know I'm your favorite comic book hero, and I only do good things, right? Only good things, right? Right? Yeah. I need something out of the safe. There's a letter in here somewhere I have to find because I need it. Out here. Here it is. I think this is it. I need. I will take very good care of it. All right. Yeah, all right. All right. The hair. Well, I had to dye it, because, I mean, we all get older, you know what I mean? What is my pictures?
Hard to believe how fast they're coming in. They come in this fast tonight. We can march by tomorrow.
It's amazing how well they remember you. After so many years, so much love for you, so much respect.
Doctor, if you can't lay off of that grease job with me, I wish you'd just keep your yap shut. These men are here because they were told Monk was going to show up. Es todo. Finito.
And you say he couldn't make it until tomorrow.
I don't know how he did it. He's an Indian.
You got them together, my boy. Congratulations.
Ralph, what are you doing here?
We ran into your partner on the road this morning, compadre. He has something to show you.
It's signed by your old sergeant, now General Romero.
Yeah, I can read, Ralph.
In Spanish?
Yeah, sure.
And if you believe that, I have some oil properties to sell you in Honduras.
You too, with a sense of humor? Where'd that come from?
I've always had a sense of humor for an Indian.
Yeah, next to you, King Kong had a sense of humor.
Right now, tonight, I have a sense of humor like you read Spanish. Ralph, some of these people think that you're a superhero. I don't know who you are, and I don't care. You work with my compa, that's enough. Read the letter, out loud. They are the ones that have to hear it.
Yes, sir, I will. People, this is from the Commander-in-Chief of the Army and the Navy to Dr. Romero.
They can't hear you, Ralph.
They will now.
This is an agreement here about dates and timing. General Romero says, so it is agreed, when you have pulled all terrorists into one place, and your army, that's in quotes, and your army is betrayed and destroyed, all who escaped the massacre at the graveyard shall be declared outlaws and shall be hunted down and shot on sight.
Finish it.
And finally, if you can deliver these terrorists and fanatics who are so devoted to democracy to the massacre at the graveyard, your family and the others named below shall be immune. In fact, shall become part of the new order when the junta takes power through this event. In the names of the 100 families, signed, General Romero, Supreme Commander, Army and Navy.
You know, compa, I was never the fall guy before. I feel important. How about you? Roberto, para. Tú eres un niño. Tú no sabes nada.
You and Maxwell ought to get together. Could save a cat from a tree if you really tried. Somebody stop him, or I will.
Roberto, go back! You are wrong. The family's right. No!
Get her away from me.
Ralph!
Bill? Bill, they're here. They're coming in. Ralph, do something!
No! No, the kid up ahead, blind him! He's gonna do it!
Mr. Hinckley, Mr. Maxwell, how did this tragedy happen?
Well, it was the dark kid there. Mostly, you can drop him in free fall and do everybody a favor.
Should we take the suit away from you and give it to them?
Do what?
Sir, these boys just shot each other.
Was it not in the end Mr. Maxwell's ego and bad judgment which brought them to this place? Mr. Maxwell, if Mr. Hinckley had told you of your betrayal sooner, would you not have walked away from these people before the tragedy could have occurred?
Sir, you always present us with a lot of questions, but you never give us any answers.
Mr. Maxwell, would it not be easier for you, simpler for us, to take these young boys, these brothers in your place?
Well, we're doing the best we can. We make a couple of mistakes. You can't ask us to turn into saints here.
Is not a saint one who strives for justice and honor and right among all people?
Sir, I've got to promise you, we don't know anything about saints. We're just trying to do the job that you laid on us.
Are you saying that that's what we're supposed to be doing?
Why do you think we are here?
I gotta tell you, sir, the kid's right. Talking to you's like talking to a shrink. All questions, no answers.
Where did you think Dr. Freud got his idea?
I know that you can heal their bodies as you've done for us. But can you change their minds, the way they think? I mean, enter their minds and teach them? Even if they resist you, give them strength? And give them hope?
Why not? If we could do it with you, why not them? Is that not what you tried to do with your students every day?
Behind all those windows?
What are they?
Students, Bill, of life. French have been trying it for years. It's called sleep therapy. You get used to it.
Sir, we got 1,000 folks down there sucking their thumbs and turning blue and looking at us.
Then you promise not to, as you say, screw up anymore?
Sir, we gotta get moving.
For life?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I just got it. All those sleepers in the windows, that's our backup. They're getting them ready to take over for us.
That's right, Bill.
Yeah, over my dead body.
Well, maybe so.
Not tonight. Go get him, kid.
I don't care who thinks I'm a comic book, or who doesn't. It's so confused. Now, by this, I can't explain it, and it doesn't matter anymore. If it helps you to believe me, then I will gladly take that advantage. You people, you have a democracy. One of very few left on Earth. In order to make a democracy work, you have to stand behind it. You have to live in it. You have to serve it. Even when you don't like it. If you don't, you will absolutely lose it. You cannot refuse. You can't turn your back and walk away anymore. You can't look down on your government, because if you do, your government in the end will look down on you. You must swear by the power above. You must swear never again to turn your back on your country or yourself. Swear.
Where's the Jeep?
Where we left it.
Home again, jiggity jig.
Slide over.
How you like them apples?
Hike.
Remember your promise.
See you, Bard.
Yet, less than a month ago, all this turned around. This tiny democracy was slated to go under the heel of yet another military junta. One more democratic failure in the long line of military takeovers in this part of the world. Backyard observers were giving this frail democratic structure a 90-10 against survival. Then something remarkable happened that nobody can explain. For the first time in this tiny nation, country people are marching like troops to get in the vote. For Indians, peons, poor people, whatever the label, this is unheard of and largely uncared about, dismissed in the United States, thousands of miles away. Of course, there has been friction, even confrontation, not unlike our own voter registration in the South years ago.
Better get these home, they're getting cold.
But these voters will not be intimidated, not anymore. One family seems to be behind this new liberal thrust. The Del Vera family, 2 sons.
We did it!
Yes, we did it.
Well, somebody did it.